Ew, I just touched your toe.
Yeah, you touched my foot. I was also uncomfortable. I can't remember his name, but one of Jasmine's friends from Michigan. I got holes in different area codes. Ain't that the truth? I really don't though.
You do.
I don't.
Hey y'all.
Oh, we're recording. Oh, I did not know that.
Welcome to my channel.
Welcome.
And this is going to be called
Fruit Talks.
Why?
Because every time we have talks, we'll eat different fruit.
Today just happens to be pineapple.
Pineapple. You know what they say when you eat pineapple.
Yeah, we just won't say for YouTube.
Well, when you eat pineapple, it tastes really good. That's what they say.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've never heard that.
So anyways. Okay. So basically Monique here was telling me a story about how she can't seem to find the reason why she does not like this guy.
No, I
But
do like
he's
him.
like perfect in some sort of way.
Okay.
Tell me.
Okay. So there's this guy, and he's super sweet, super nice. Like, you know, and I was super interested in him. And then once he got super interested in me, that's where like my interest started. It didn't really start to fade, but I wasn't as interested in him as I was in the beginning. You know, he does everything right. He calls me every day.
And I think that's where he went wrong.
That's probably it. But okay, if that's the case, then why are women like that? Like, why do
That's my question to you.
Okay, well, ask me the question.
Because honestly, if I had a guy doing everything right,
but you
for
had
me,
it before.
I would not like you. Like, I wouldn't spend my day like thinking about you. I wouldn't even try texting you back. Like, I'll text you like, if you asked me what I was doing, for example, I'd say eating a quesadilla. That's it. Like, no, what are you doing? Like, it's just only because I feel like women are attracted to what we can't have.
Mm-hmm.
And I think as humans, that's a humanity problem, probably. Like,
A humanity problem.
like, I feel like we're always in competition to what we can't have. So it's like we strive for more. So it's like, why be comfortable? If say she was trying to get at me, if she was making it hard for me, I'd be like, ooh, okay, there's some competition, you know?
Yeah.
All right, you trying to play? All right, I'm going to get you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. But if she was texting me and saying, oh my gosh, you're beautiful. You smell like coconut paradise. Your hair is just so curly and beautiful. It's so soft. Like, I ain't never had a girl with
smell like coconut paradise.
And pineapples and apples. Like, girl,
Fruit Talks.
what's your body wash? What do you use?
You remember that one guy who was like, I will drink your bath water?
Oh my god! Yeah, he might be watching this too. But yeah.
Hi. Nasty.
Yeah, guys like that. Nice comment, by the way. But yeah, like, as humans, we're always chasing what we can't have. So I feel like that's something we can't argue. Like, we know it's a truth. And even if we want to reverse it and act like, oh no, I can try to actually like this person because he likes me, I feel like there has to be a point of strong attraction to actually grab you. But if there's not, then it's just going to be like, oh no, you're easy. So it's just like, I don't want to even try because you're already here for me. But I'm not even halfway there for you. So,
yeah. We're attracted to things that are challenging for us. That's something I learned, like, well, just in life. But when I was taking this class in school, like, it's like you're, what is it called? It's like this peak of, okay, so you know when it's like, oh, time flies when you're having fun, right? It's kind of like that, when you kind of like get to this point where you're not even like watching time and you're just kind of like absorbed in like this happy place. And it's because you're doing something that is challenging for you, but not too challenging. So it can't be someone who just doesn't hit you up at all, you know, because eventually that's going to get tiring. I'm not going to hit you up whatsoever. If you're not giving me anything at all, I'm not going to text you back, ever. I'm going to delete your number. trust me, I didn't save it in the first place, did I?
No.
Exactly. So that's just no, right? But if you're like, okay, you hit me up sometimes, but then you're too busy for me. You know, it's like the game that people play. Like, I gotta play hard to get, so I gotta be kind of busy right now. I'm gonna wait a couple hours before I text you back. And so with this guy, he doesn't do that. He legit texts me back as, like, he calls me in the morning, noon, and it's only because right now my job's off for the summer. Okay, that's the only reason why I actually have all this time to talk. But he calls me on his way to work, and when he gets off of work and stuff, and we talk pretty frequently. And I really like his personality. He's a great guy. But I was more attracted to him before he was so attracted to me too. You know, like after he started getting to know me, he was like, dang, hold on, you dope. I need you in my life. All right. And so like even I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, we gonna hang out like as friends. And he'll tell me like, yeah, but you know, my goal isn't to just keep you as my friend. And I'm like, yeah, right? But then there's this other dude who don't text back. Well, like, he'll text me, and then I'll respond to his question or whatever he was saying, and then that's it. And then 3 days later, he'll text me again, and I'll respond, and then that's it, right? And with him, it's like, dang, he ain't text me, like, you know? Like, this other guy is consistently giving me, like, attention, but it's not challenging. He's giving it to me. I don't gotta earn it. Like, he likes me, and so he wants me to know. You know? And with the other guy...
Like, he's not playing no type of game whatsoever.
Right, exactly. The other guy, like, he was like, oh, yeah, you know, I like you. No, he's like, oh, you like me, don't you? And I was like, boy, no. He's like, it's okay, the feeling's mutual, I like you too. And I'm like, okay, I guess I like you a little bit then. Whatever. If you gonna say it, then I guess I'll say it too.
Right.
And then he disappeared for a week. Like, this is 2018. If you disappear for a week, you done got into a car accident or your phone is off. And if your phone is off, I can't mess with you.
Right.
Just kidding. To all those broke guys out there. It's okay.
But yeah, like, it just sounds like, I don't know, I feel like if a guy gives you all of his time, it means he, like...
Got too much time on his hands. I'm just kidding.
That too. But it's like, why would you prioritize me after a couple days that you've met me? Or, like, after a couple weeks? Like, no, a couple days. Like, why would you prioritize talking to me?
For him, it's a couple weeks.
Couple weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but a couple of days to a couple of weeks, like,
yeah.
Why are you on me so tough? Like, what's the quality that you have that you just can't get no other girls? Like, why?
I mean,
why are you so? Like,
I am pretty dope.
Okay.
It happens to you too. It happens to all girls and guys.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I think like with him, we have a lot of similarities. We want the same things. We think the same way. All my goals, he's like, oh, I'm with it. I support it, you know? And so for him, he was telling me like, oh, I've never met a girl who like thinks the same way I do. Mm-hmm. Which is why we can sit on the phone and talk for hours. We think the same, right? Mm-hmm. But then I have to think about like, okay, thinking the same is good, but then sometimes like you should have some things that are different, you know? Like you don't want to be with someone who everything's the same, you know? Tajín. That's where it's at. We should do a Tajín commercial. Come get this good Tajín.
But yeah, so the question to you guys is...
I have a good question.
Why... Doesn't matter if you're in high school, in college, anywhere, at any point in your life, why is it that we continue to play this game with people who actually want us? And then with people who don't want us, why is it that we're so attracted to that?
Mm-hmm.
So, comment below or send me a message.
Let us know.
I want to know.
I have another question I saw on Instagram. And it was like, do you date who you want? Or do you date who wants you?
Damn.
Right? That's a good question. Because a lot of us date who wants us. Because who wants us and who we want, sometimes they're not the same people.
That's so true. I can definitely vouch for
Actually,
that.
we'll do another video answering that question.
Yeah.
About our past relationships.
Yep, for sure. Alright, so that's it for
Low.
You forgot your name that fast?
Yeah.
So that's enough of this.
I thought she was acting like a
fruit
parrot.
talk.
She said, that's enough for I was like, what? And then she's like, I was like, oh, love. This is still new. I'll get the hang of it.
Adios.
Peace out. Till
Pose,
next time.
pose for it. Pose so like I can have my thumbnail. Okay.